Hi everyone, happy new year. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my agenda for the 2021 year. I usually have a lot of inserts, but since I didn't use a lot of them, and you'll kind of see as I take them out of my 2020 version, these are the ones that I ordered from Sessa Vee. I'm gonna go ahead and do the monthly calendar sheets. The daily, this is for the whole year, so this one is kind of a more thick package. We have, this is just like a monthly tracking. This is how I'm going to track all of my bills and things like that. Very similar to something that I made in the past, as well as recipe cards for a second job that I do. So here is my Louis Vuitton agenda that I've had for a couple years now, and I'll kind of show you how I have it set up. I still have this pumpkin cover, so I'm thinking of taking this out and not putting another one in. Since this is a reusable binder, I go ahead and get these from Michael's every year, and I stash all of them away in 6-month increments. So all the inserts that are coming in from here are going to go into this one. A little tip: if you go during Black Friday, these are usually like $30, just this binder itself, but on sale it was $7. So if you know that you kind of store any agenda inserts, go ahead and go on Black Friday because they are way more inexpensive at that time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear out. These are the things that come with the Michael agendas, and I just kind of keep these pages maybe for like notes, things like that, but for the most part, I don't use any of these. We will kind of systematically take out all of the months and then put them in my green ones. For the recipes and budgeting, I just put it after all of these, so I just kind of know that this is all in chronological order. And then all of my recipes that I created are in chronological order. And then the budgeting is in chronological order. So even though I don't have like the tabs, that's just kind of like my method that I remember. So then this is the budget that I created. And with the inserts that I found, it is very similar, which I was very excited about. Just because I have to create this every single year on a computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and like open this up just to kind of see how it is similar. I didn't necessarily count any of these, but the fact that it has the January, February, I'm just gonna go ahead and check off a box once I go ahead and either pay that bill or transfer it to wherever I need to save it for later. So I will go ahead and write down all of the tracking, and then I'll probably put the amount. I can like put a little box here, and then I'll know when I go ahead and pay those. But in the meantime, I can archive this as well as some other trackers that I had. So now that we have a pretty bare bones version of the agenda cover, I will put in all of these insert dividers. I will put in the January insert, or I should say the January divider. So then we got the month January here. And then I will already, since I have it open, put in the dailies. So we're gonna go ahead and go, this is January, and I can kind of flip to see until February. And then I'll just go ahead and do the same thing. I have these kind of on standby. Okay, so then I have all of that through May. For the recipes, I like to use both sides, and I do 4 recipes a month. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just kind of have those as standby. I did run out of these a while ago, so that's why I had just like a blank paper, but I bought at least 2 reams of this, so I am not gonna go ahead and add that. So then what I'm gonna go ahead and do in any like appointments, things like that, I'll go ahead and put in any days off. I kind of go through my teaching calendar, school calendar, things like that, and add any special dates, anything that I want to remember, or any appointments that I already have with kind of the monthly overviews. I always kind of put more fun things here if I'm doing anything on the weekend or anything like that. And then this is appointments and work related is kind of in the dailies. One of the reasons that I love these kind of binder version agendas is that you can kind of customize it however you want. So after I put in all the way just through May, it was so thin, and I kind of just like a little bit more of a chunky agenda that, you know, it has like a spine and things like that, and it's not super little. So I did go and take out my travel section because, you know, when travel comes back, I can plop it back in, but I don't have to have it if I can kind of have all of the months in there, which is pretty cool because I've never been able to put in all of my months in a planner. I always do it like 6 months at a time. This is what I'm using currently. So I just kind of have the year at a glance, my second job where I can create recipes, and then my budgeting, which I also kind of pared down because a lot of it I now have on spreadsheets, and I don't kind of have to write on paper what I'm spending and then doing the math by hand. I transferred a lot of that to a computer system. So if you look at any of my previous videos, I kind of had a more paper budgeting system, and like I said, I just transferred it all online except for that one sheet, which also really pared down how much I needed to put in here. So this is my complete 2021 agenda. It's still a different thing to say 2021. So here is my agenda 2021, all set up for all of the things that I will be using this year. Let me know in the comments down below, what kind of planning system do you use? Do you like to have it as like a paper agenda? Do you like switching things out like this? Do you like spiral ones, or do you do it online? Let me know, and I'll see you in a future video. Bye.